the subject of ads, of questionable honesty and reliability, there is a new ad today out, or yesterday, from Priority USA, which is the super PAC, which does support President Obama, run by people I believe you have met, including Bill Burton, who is a deputy press secretary in the White House. Let's take a look at this.
I have, yes.
I don't think Mitt Romney understands what he's done to... When Mitt Romney and Bain closed the plant, I lost my health care. And my family lost their health care. And I don't know how long she was sick. And I think maybe she didn't say anything because she knew that we couldn't afford the insurance. And then one day she became ill, and then I took her up to the Jackson County Hospital.
There are plenty of questions about the timeline of this. This man, obviously, and we are sorry he lost his wife, suggesting that she died because of an action that Mitt Romney took. He, of course, had left Bain years before the Bain took over this company, and then his wife died years after. I mean, what's going on? I mean, is this ad accurate?
Well,
is it fair?
Actually... Well, John, here are the facts. I don't know the facts about when Mr. Sopcich's wife got sick or the facts about his health insurance, but here's what I do know. That Mitt Romney personally handled the deal to take over GS Steel, and it personally handled some of the decisions made to load that company up with debt, so much that it went underwater, it went bankrupt. And you just said that he left the company before the deal was made. That's not true. Mitt Romney made that deal. He says that he left Bain Capital in 1999 to go run the Olympics, but if you remember, according to the SEC forms that he filed, he was still president and CEO of that firm. He was still taking a salary. And I guarantee you that when GS Steel went bankrupt, that Mitt Romney personally walked away with a significant profit while Joe Sopcich lost his job. So that's what really that story is about.
But this gets back to the argument of when he gave up. Let's leave aside when he did or did not give up oversight of Bain Capital, because that's clearly in dispute, although it does appear that it was soon after 1999. But the idea that this
Well, I do think that most people think that if you're CEO that you're still in charge.
Leave that aside for a second. This woman died in 2006, and this ad basically accuses Mitt Romney of practically killing her. Is that the kind of rhetoric you want to hear in a campaign like this, especially from the side of the President of the United States, especially a president who ran 4 years ago on raising the level of rhetoric?
Well, you do know that we don't have anything to do with Priorities USA, that by law we're not allowed to coordinate with them, and by law we don't have anything to do with their ads. I don't know the facts of when Joe Sopcich's wife got sick or when she died. But as I said before, I do know the facts of what Mitt Romney did with GS Steel. I do know the facts of how Joe Sopcich lost his job, lost his health care, the entire company went bankrupt, but Mitt Romney walked away with a pretty hefty profit. Those are the facts. Those are the facts that matter. And those are the reasons that, in other polls out today, an ABC Washington Post poll, that he's completely underwater in his favorability numbers, with independents by double digits, because people don't trust him. They now understand that this private sector business experience that he's talking about was all about making profits for himself at any cost, at any consequence to anybody else. And they're questioning whether that's the type of experience they want of somebody running the country. And I think that they're concluding no. I heard, on your interview with Andrea that she was saying these, favorability numbers were all about people getting to know Mitt Romney. She's absolutely correct. They are getting to know Mitt Romney, and they're not liking what they're seeing. There's a reason why, coming out of the primaries, normally a time when nominees, reintroduce themselves to the country, gain those favorability numbers, that Mitt Romney has dropped like a hot potato.
Because people
are getting to know him.
Some of the other things that are happening in this campaign were